Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name's Wyatt, and today I'll be teaching you how to make a script that checks a player's backpack to see if they own a tool on Roblox. Okay, so before I show you how to make this, I do just want to say this was a suggestion from a viewer. Thank you so much for the suggestion, and if anybody else has any ideas for videos, please let me know, because I'm always looking for some. Okay, so now that you know how this script works, I want to show you actually how to make it. So the first thing we need to do is actually have a tool to put in the player's backpack. So if you already have a tool, you can just use that. Just make sure it's named something. If not, we can just create a tool by creating a part right here, making sure it's unanchored, and we'll just move it up so it's unwelded. Right here in Workspace, we'll press the plus button and create a new tool. We'll name this part to handle so that it's the handle of the tool and it's sort of be attached to the player's hand, and we'll just drag this in. Now I'm just going to name this tool test tool just for the purpose of this video, but you can have it to be any kind of tool that you want. You can have it to be a hammer, you can have it to be a food item, anything like that. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to put this tool into starter pack so that any player who joins the game automatically gets it. You don't have to do this, but basically if the player has the tool, it'll print something, and if a player doesn't, it won't. So as long as whatever condition you want it to be in is present when the player joins the game, you'll be good. So let's just start by creating a script in Server Script Service, and we can just name this check for tool. And now inside of here, this is a really simple script. It just uses a few events and a few if statements, but that's pretty much it. So the first thing that we want to do actually is define a variable, and we'll just call that variable tool name. And all this variable means is whatever the name of our tool is. So maybe if the tool name is hamburger, or if the tool name is jackhammer, but in this case the tool name is test tool, so we'll just name it test tool. And now we want to actually get when a player joins the game, since that's when we'll be checking if they have the tool. So we'll say game.players.player added, and we'll connect that to a function. And then inside of that function we'll have the player parameter so that we get whatever player it is that joined the game. And then inside of that, since when the player goes into the game they might not automatically have the tool, we have to wait for the character to load in first. We'll say player.character added, and we'll connect that to a function as well. And then inside of this function is actually where we'll do the check. So if we just, inside of this function, we'll just have an if statement. So we'll say if player.backpack, and we'll find first child, so we'll see if the tool is actually inside of their backpack, and we'll say tool name because it takes the name parameter. Then we'll do whatever we want to do, so do whatever we want to do if the player has the tool. Otherwise, we will do whatever we want to do if the player does not have the tool. And so in this case, I'm just going to print. So we'll just say print player has tool, and down here we'll just print just like this. We'll just print player does not have tool. And if we go into the game, because the tool's in starter pack right now, as you'll see, if we just click play and we go in, we just take a look at the output down here, and it'll say player has tool, because as you see the tool's in my backpack. But now if we get rid of the tool and we delete it, and then we press play, since it'll no longer be in our backpack when we enter the game because it's not in the starter pack, you'll see it'll print player does not have tool. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something new today about scripting on Roblox. As always, I will have the paste-to-bin link and the Roblox model link for everything shown in this video in the description, and I'll see you later.